Thanks so much for signing up to be a part of the Frontline ministry here at Castle Pines Community Church. Okay, so the usher. This is probably the most complicated of all of the positions, only because it requires a delicate balance. You have to be forceful but friendly to be an usher, because your job is to help guide people into the sanctuary and help them fill empty seats, and encourage people, oftentimes our regulars, to kind of scoot in to make room for new people who are coming and arriving. So a couple things to keep in mind as you do this. Always have a very friendly demeanor. Welcome people, encourage them to enjoy the worship service, and as they enter, especially people who look like they're not really sure, guests, encourage them to follow you, and begin first by filling the front seats of the auditorium. Recommend to people by saying things like, hey, welcome to the service. I've got some seats available up here if you'd like to follow me, and encourage them to come with you. Now, of course, you can't force anybody to do anything. Some people may just want to sit in the back, and you have to have a little bit of a perception for that, whether or not somebody is going to be the type of person who's just going to go and sit where you'd like them to sit, or if it's just, okay, if you want to sit in the back, that's perfectly fine. This is a position that's very, very important, and at the end of the service, the ushers are going to be the ones that are passing the buckets right before the last song. So make sure at the end of the service, when the prayer happens, and oftentimes there's a long prayer and an altar call, that you get into position with the buckets in the back, and the ending host will instruct you as to when to pass